Falling out of the strategic defence and security view and the work that was announced in July on the regular reserve balance, it has been decided that the Army can readjust its size downwards, and that's what we're getting on with. As you said, this is the second tranche, about 2,900, and actually they'll come from quite a small pool because there are quite a number of exemptions. If you're on operations at the moment in Afghanistan, for example, unless you're an applicant, you are exempt. And then if you take a date in June, which is when we expect the decisions to be made on who has been made redundant, if you're on operations or preparing for operations or have just come back from operations, you're exempt. And so actually, by the time you do all that work, you end up with a pool of about 10,000 people from which we're going to take these redundancies. I mean, the Gurkha's a motive issue. I mean, first point, of course, is that we are a war-fighting army. We admire fighting spirit. And when it comes to fighting spirit, you find the Gurkhas right at the tip of the spear. And so they are now and will continue to be, I think, an important part of the British Army. The fact remains, though, that every area of the Army is funded to a certain size. The Gurkhas are funded to just beneath 3,000. And actually, we have about 3,700 Gurkhas, really as a result of the change to their conditions and service that happened in about 2008. And so what we are doing, if you like, is bringing them back to the level in terms of manning of what they should be. The government set out very clearly what it is they want the Army to do. We have drilled into the manpower element of capability really carefully to ensure that we can do it. So yes, we can do what we're required to do. And so people are worried about Afghanistan and the Olympics at the same time and space. You know, we can do that. And so I'm confident, you know, that we're okay on that. And I'm acutely aware that if you're one of the people who has been made redundant, you know, this doesn't seem very fair. And what I hope we've done and invested a lot of time in is putting in place a number of mitigation measures to ensure that if you are made redundant, your transition to civilian life is as painless as possible.